Hello and welcome to this hopefully short video on what to do if your current identity is not supporting your potential, that potential that you know lies within you, that potential that you can often feel and want to step into, but for some reason it's just not happening. So just before we move into what to do, we'll just go over very briefly what is happening if your current identity is not allowing you to tap into your next level potential or to your unlimited potential. Our identity basically is what we think, what we feel, what we believe about ourselves. It is the unconscious programming that we have, the subconscious programming that is running the show. And if we have an identity of not being good enough, of not knowing enough, of finding things really hard, of feeling stuck all the time, of whatever it may be, this identity is limited, as you well know. And when we have a limited identity, it puts an invisible ceiling between you and your next level potential or your unlimited potential, whichever way you want to look at it. When we have a ceiling, we therefore have a limited potential. There's only so far we can go with who we currently are. And when we have this limited potential, the actions that we take from this limited place are also going to be limited. They may be sabotaging actions. There may not be any actions at all. They may be actions that are actually bringing us further away from what it is that we want. And when we are taking these kind of limited actions, taking actions that are moving us away from or no further to where it is that we do want to go, then the results that we get from those actions or those inactions are going to give us limited results. They're going to maybe give us no results at all. And because of these kind of results, that is further compounding the identity of not being good enough, of not knowing enough, of whatever it might be. And so the cycle continues, So what can you do? What is something that you can do to shift this identity, to raise the roof, maybe shatter through the ceiling of your potential so that you can really begin to move and take action to, from this new level of potential, to start getting results that are closer to or beyond what it is that you want, so that your identity can then also begin to move forward and upwards, and you really begin to create momentum for you in your life, in your business, whatever it might be. So, as I had said, our identity is who we believe ourselves to be. And underneath that is our subconscious. Our subconscious is running the show 90 to 95% of the time. And it's often mostly on autopilot. We can access our subconscious with our conscious awareness. We are wired to move towards pleasure and move away from pain. So what that means is that if we have an identity that believes that we're not good enough, that we're never going to get what we want, that things work out for everybody else, if we are trying to move towards a new potential, a new outcome, a new result, to our subconscious mind, that is a pain. And where you currently are, though you don't like it, it's actually a pleasure, because your subconscious knows that, it understands it. And so in this unconscious, subconscious world of yourself, the idea of moving towards something out there in the unknown is pain, and it's not safe. So it's better to stay here in the cycle that you don't want to be in anymore, in the identity you don't want to be in anymore. the tapped potential, the restricted actions, maybe the shitty results. And that whole thing is going around and around and around. So what can you do? You can consciously, with your eyes closed, with your eyes open, you can speak it out, whatever it is, write it out, whatever it is that you want to do that feels right for you. This is about communicating with your subconscious mind so that it understands why it is that you want to move over there. Our subconscious mind only responds in the now. It doesn't understand a month from now. It doesn't understand 6 months from now. It doesn't understand an hour from now. All it knows is now. So when you get clear with your subconscious mind and explain to it the way you would explain to a 5-year-old that you understand that out there seems scary and that here feels safe and somewhat pleasurable. When you explain to your subconscious mind the steps that you are taking to something that it is that you want, some goal in your business, some financial goal that you have, some new level of health maybe, so that you can show up more and better and whatever it might be for yourself and for your life. When you explain to your subconscious mind that it's actually over here that the pleasure is residing, and that here is actually painful for you, it begins to understand why it is you are wanting to expand your identity, expand your potential, take new and different actions, and get new and better results. When you begin to explain this to your subconscious, you may actually feel it in your body. You may actually feel a certain excitement, a certain pleasure, a certain something. Everybody's going to feel it a little bit differently. But when you're feeling that, you know that your subconscious mind is responding to what you say. It's understanding that there may be falls along the way, but that over here, this goal, this desire, this dream you have is actually where the true pleasure lies. And it may be you have to do this every day, and that's okay. It doesn't take very long. It takes a few minutes, 10 minutes at the most. And what you're actually doing is using your nervous system when those feelings of maybe pleasure and excitement and, okay, I can do this, start to come up. It is your nervous system responding to what's going on. Your nervous system is the bridge between you, your desires, and your subconscious. Our subconscious basically lies in our body, and it is our nervous system that responds. So when we can begin to generate this conscious safety, shall we say, this conscious pleasure, your nervous system is responding, and it is calming down and allowing you to take the actions that you want to take. And therefore, it's allowing your subconscious mind to begin to let go of this old identity. And as you begin to move through this new cycle, when you're taking new actions, when you're getting new results, no matter how small, celebrate them. No matter how small, because in the celebration of these new results, you're raising your identity. You're moving further away from, I can't do this, I don't know how to, maybe I can do this. Maybe I do know how to, I am doing this. And I am a master, I'm a leader at what I do. So this is the explanation of what to do if your identity is limiting your potential. Explain to your subconscious mind. Tell yourself why over here is pleasure and why here is actually pain. And remember, it's almost like talking to a 5-year-old, because so much of our limited programming comes from when we were little. And it's not about beating ourselves up or forcing ourselves into it. It's about creating this space within us to allow our identities to change, to allow our potential to rise, and to move us forward in the direction that we want to live, so that our true soul magic can come out and expand, and we can be more of who we are. If you have any questions on this, or you need any clarification, or you're just not sure, please do let me know, comment below, or just message me. I'd be so happy to help you with this. So have an amazing day.